Have you ever noticed that experienced gardeners seem to have one solution for almost every plant problem? My tomatoes aren't growing. Add compost. My flowers aren't blooming. Add compost. My soil is hard as a rock. Add compost. At some point, you start wondering, what on earth is compost, and why is everyone obsessed with it? Let's clear up the confusion for beginners, once and for all. Basically, compost is nature's way of recycling. Let's take a simple example. Imagine a tree in a forest. Every year, it drops thousands of leaves. Flowers fall. Fruits rot. Tiny branches break off. No one sweeps them away, yet the forest doesn't fill up with waste. So where does all of that mess go? That's where millions of tiny living organisms get to work. Bacteria, fungi, tiny insects, earthworms. They all begin eating and breaking down this dead organic material. Over weeks and months, what were once leaves, vegetable scraps, grass clippings, and fruit peels is transformed into a dark, crumbly material that smells like fresh earth. That finished product is called compost. Now here's the first thing many beginners seem to get wrong. They think compost is just dirt. Compost is not dirt. Soil and compost are completely different. Soil is made mostly from tiny particles of rock, such as sand, silt, and clay. Compost, on the other hand, comes from things that were once alive. Now, here's another huge misconception. Many people think compost is simply a fertilizer. Not exactly. A chemical fertilizer mainly feeds the plant by supplying nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Compost does something much bigger. It feeds the entire soil. Think of it like this. Giving fertilizer to a plant is like serving someone a meal. Adding compost is like building them a better kitchen, a better pantry, and a better water supply, all at the same time. Here's what compost actually does. First of all, it improves soil structure. If your soil is heavy clay that becomes hard like concrete when it dries, compost loosens it so roots can grow more easily. If your soil is sandy and water runs straight through it, compost helps it hold onto moisture much longer. In other words, compost improves both heavy and light soils. Second, compost helps the soil hold nutrients. Without compost, many nutrients are washed away every time you water or when it rains. Compost acts like a sponge, holding onto nutrients until plant roots need them. Third, it helps improve water retention. Healthy compost can absorb several times its own weight in water. That means your plants stay hydrated for longer, and you may not have to water as often. Fourth, compost feeds billions of beneficial microorganisms. In just one handful of healthy soil, there can be billions of bacteria, along with fungi and other microscopic organisms. These tiny helpers break down organic matter, recycle nutrients, and even help protect plant roots from certain diseases. That's one reason healthy gardens almost always have healthy soil. Now you might be wondering, can I make compost at home? Absolutely. Some of the best compost in the world is homemade. You can use dry leaves, grass clippings, fruit and vegetable peels, tea leaves, coffee grounds, crushed eggshells, and many other plant-based materials. Over time, nature does the rest. But not everything belongs in a compost pile. Avoid meat, fish, dairy products, oily foods, pet waste, and diseased plants because they can attract pests or spread harmful organisms. Now here's one final question that confuses almost everyone. Can compost replace fertilizer? Sometimes it does, but not always. Compost contains nutrients, but in relatively small amounts, and it releases them slowly. If you're growing vegetables, fruit trees, or flowering plants that need lots of nutrients, compost is usually the foundation, while fertilizer provides an extra boost when needed. The best gardens use both wisely. So, if you remembered just one thing from this video, let it be this. Fertilizer feeds the plant. Compost feeds the soil. That's why gardeners around the world call compost black gold, because few things can improve a garden more. Happy gardening, and I will see you in the next video.